Welcome. Use the jump key to jump. Use the crouch key to crouch. Good. Now let's find out a bit more about yourself. You can also shown is your current location, as well as the deck you are on. While on board the ship, you will need to take care of your needs or suffer some embarrassing side effects. To display all your needs at one time, press N. If a need turns purple, you will have a limited time to take care of it, as indicated by the bar around the icon, or suffer the consequences. You can take care of your needs in a number. For instance, to get some sleep, simply left-click on that bed. To interact with something, some items have more than one interaction, for example, chairs. Right-click the rollover icon to see what other actions you can perform on a chair. Try it now. Click to bring up the option. Good. The other way to take care of your needs is through your inventory. In your inventory, you can see your player portrait, which shows what you are wearing, as well as the items you are carrying. There is also a deck plan, which we will cover later. In your inventory, you will notice you have a can of juice and a bag of crisps. Left-click on either item to find out more information about it. To use an item in your inventory, right-click on it or drag it onto your hand. As you can see, your thirst need has gone down, but your need for a pee is increasing. Many needs interactions have side effects, much like many things in life. Now let's have a look at containers. Containers are important on board the ship, as by searching through them you can find useful items and weapons. See that wardrobe over there? Use your CSI to open it. Good. Left-click to get more information about items in a container. To take items from the container, you can simply right-click on them. Take the costume from the container. Well done. You can close the container with the Close Container button. You can also open up your inventory to take items from the container or manage your items. Press the inventory button on the container now. Okay. From this screen, you can drag items from the container to your inventory, or from your inventory to the container. Right-clicking on items in the container will also take the items from the container. Try using either method to take the weapon from the container. We can also assign weapons in our inventory. As you can see, we have a couple of weapons in our inventory, and they have numbers associated with them. These numbers correspond to the key you press to wield them. You can have up to 4 hot items. You can reassign them in a couple of ways. Either drag a different weapon to that slot, or press a different key to assign that weapon to that key. Try swapping the weapon hotkeys now.
Yeah. Aha.
Great. Now let's close the inventory screen. This closes the container too. Use the X icon in the bottom right corner of the inventory or press Escape. We could have checked out the deck plan in our inventory by clicking on the Deck Plan tab, but we can also check out the deck plan by pressing V. Give it a try now. The deck plan shows you the types of rooms as well as the needs interactions within them. To check the needs interactions, select the need you want and it will be shown on the deck plan, if it is on the deck you are looking at. You can check out other decks with the arrows above and below the deck plan. Press Escape or P to close the deck plan when you are done. So now you know about your character, your needs, your inventory, containers, and the context-sensitive interface, CSI. We're making good progress. Your quarry, the person you have to kill, is displayed on the bottom right corner. If you don't know what your quarry looks like, i.e. you have never met them, they will be Once you have met your quarry, their image will be displayed in the last outfit you knew they were wearing. Note, they could change in the meantime. Your quarry's location is updated regularly and shown next to their image. Red text means the information is hot. Blue text means it's cold. So all you have to do is kill them now, right? Not quite. There is security. First off, let's start with the Eye of Doom, which is displayed by your quarry's portrait. The eye is green whenever you are in the clear. Pulling out a weapon with a green eye will not get you arrested. The eye turns red whenever someone is watching you, be they passenger, guard, or camera. In this case, you can see a guard icon to indicate a guard can see you. If you pulled out a weapon, you would be instantly arrested. Cameras will also turn the eye red, as shown by the camera icon. If you pulled out a weapon, you would be instantly arrested. Note, some cameras rotate, so keep your eye on the cameras and learn their patterns. Okay, now let's look at trespass. If you're in an area which is a trespass area, and there is either a crewman, camera, guard, or passenger witnessing you, you could be caught trespassing. A timer appears next to the trespass icon and counts down to your arrest, and as it does so, you will be fined every so often. One point about trespassing is that there are other areas you shouldn't go. For instance, men shouldn't be using the women's toilets. It's just not right, is it? If you are spotted there by someone else, you will be fined, but you will not be arrested. Okay, so that's the security system covered. I should add that if you are arrested, you will be taken to court, processed, fined, and given a sentence or both. And once your sentence is over, you will be released. When the crew arrest you, they will search you and confiscate any illegal weapons, as well as fining or jailing you for the possession of them. So try not to carry too many around with you. If you successfully kill your quarry, you will be rewarded with money from Mr. X. You can find out how much money you will receive for using each weapon by checking the Money for Kills table, known as the MFK table. Please note that Mr. X changes his mind a lot, so keep checking the MFK table, especially... Okay, I think that's us done. Oh wait, one more thing. Sprinting. You can sprint by holding down the sprint key. When you do, you will see a sprint meter appear next to your portrait. When the sprint meter is empty, you cannot sprint. The sprint meter recharges over time. Sprinting also increases your fatigue, so use it sparingly. You will not be able to sprint if you're exhausted. Okay, so you are now a trained killer, ready to take the world on. Not quite. We'd recommend you either try the single-player story